This is Doritos, and she is sitting in this little cup because I am getting her new tank ready. And so I wanted to go over my Betta equipment, but first I want to explain the reason why her water's so foggy in here is because she just ate and her food makes a mess, but it's the only food she likes, so you know, you gotta let her make a mess. But she will be out of there soon and into her new tank, which is over here. Now, I wanted to make this video to show off all my Betta equipment for those who would like to, maybe you're a first-time Betta owner, or you're going to be, and you would like to know what it is, what kind of stuff you need to have for your Betta. Well, this is the right video to watch, so let's start back here. We have Betta water, and this Betta water is great. It, it comes in these bottles, and I actually reuse these bottles, and I will show you down here with the water conditioning fizz tabs. I reuse these water bottles, and I don't reuse the dirty water, obviously, but I do reuse this type of water, and I put it into this old water bottle with this filter to filter it out, and I put about 5 to 10% back in the clean tank. And it's kind of the same concept behind when you have a hamster and you kind of wipe your hands in the hamster's hay to make the hamster feel more comfortable when you hold it. That's kind of the same concept about me using 5%, 10% of the filtered Betta water. Her scent's in there, she feels more comfortable, especially because she's still a baby Betta. Now, this is very important. This is what I got when I first got her, and I love this stuff. It is the Betta Safe Kit, and I recommend every first-time Betta owner to get this. It includes some food, and it includes fizz tablets for the conditioner of tap water, and I love that stuff. I also have this conditioner, which I have not used yet, but came with the tank that I got her. Now for food, I actually had been using the food that came with this, but learned quickly that it was too big for her mouth. So I got her the crisps. And these are the Tetramin 3 foods in 1 crisps. She really likes the crisps. She doesn't like the baby shrimp. And she loves the granules, I think, a little bit. She hasn't had many of those. So, she loves the crisps, though. I do still have to kind of break them up because, as I said, she's a baby. Now, she's a tropical fish, so I did get her a heater. I haven't used it yet, but I plan on plugging it in tonight and using it. And with that, you also have to have a thermostat because you need to know what temp your Betta is at. And you can see this says 70 in the house, but if we look over here at the thermostat in her water, it's going to say below the green line. See that? It's at about 65, I want to say. That's too low. So that's where she is, and she's cold. So I need to get her into that tank with the heater. Now, I also, if you remember from my first video, I did not have a net. I got a net. I got an easy catch net. Obviously, I haven't used it yet, but it looks like the perfect size, and I recommend people get a net. I was using a spoon, and it was a deep spoon, deep enough for her to be comfortable, but I don't recommend that. I recommend a net for sure. I have a bandana just for helping clean things up, drying things up. I just cleaned her rocks, which are glow rocks. They're glow stones, really, and I love them. They're plastic. Some people go with gravel or natural rocks. I really like these glow stones. I just think they're pretty and I like them. Then I have my buoys, if you remember from the first video. These are upcycled and they're just cute. Also upcycled are these shells, but they are real shells and they're great. Then I have, of course, the white picket fence and the Dino School hideaway, which once she gets older, I may trade this out for something bigger because she might get too big for this. This was the spoon I was using for the net. Obviously she's small enough to fit in this, but definitely recommend a net. Moving on, always get a strainer. Always have one of these. And do not use it in the dishwasher, do not use it for dishes, just use it for the betta fish. Helps clean the rocks. Also, every other cleaning, I recommend a good scrub of everything, including all of the stones. If you have gravel, that is going to be hard, but I recommend at least going over it, all of it at once. You know what I mean? Because it really helps clean the slime off, get everything back to good. Okay, now moving on to the tank, and I want to just say, no, this is not the appropriate tank for a adult-sized betta. My betta is still a baby, so this half-gallon will work for my betta for a little while until I move her into a bigger tank for an adult betta. What works for my betta may not work for your betta, so just keep that in mind. So what I'm going to do is now set up her tank, and that will be in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will show some of the cleaning too. And like, subscribe, ring that bell. Thank you so much. More videos to come. SamCam signing off.